Have you seen that movie, The Bodyguard? The one with Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner? Never let the truth get in the way of a good story, eh? That is not an accurate description of what a bodyguard does. The first rule, the most important rule, is that you never take your eyes off your client for a second. You know, I've had a fair few bodyguard gigs in my time. CBS called me up not long ago to take care of Walter Cronkite. He had a threat to the building, a mail or something, or a phone call, but they were taking it serious. I brought one of my weightlifting guys, and he drove us in the car. We'd take him from his house to CBS. We'd take him up the service elevator. And my weightlifting guy was good because he always carried his sidearm, and he had a shotgun in the trunk. But there was one time we had to take him down to Florida. He was doing a vacation, and he had that much clout that he was able to call up the local precinct, and they were able to deck us up with temporary gun permits for while we were there. He was a nice man. And his wife, on the day before we were to leave, she brought us all into the house for a home-cooked meal. And then I get a phone call one day, and who does it sound like? Walter Cronkite. But I knew straight away I had an iffy feeling, and I was thinking, oh my God, this can't be Walter. And then it hit me. I said, is that you, David? You know David Frye, the comic mimic? Well, he lives in my building. Well, he's in the 21 Club, and he seems to be partying it up with Ed McMahon, Johnny Carson, Walter Cronkite, and Phyllis Diller. And he says, and guess who's coming down? John Wayne. Now, he knows that I love the Duke. So I decided I might as well put on some glad rags and get myself down there. But by the time I got there, they were already loaded. I mean, they were laughing, cracking jokes. I had myself a little drink, and then the Duke finally came in. Wow. He was a really nice man. And then David Frye would always start into him saying, how tall are you? How tall are you? Now, David Frye is about 5'4". And John Wayne is 6'4". So, you know, after he answered the question, David Frye continued to keep asking him, well, how tall were you when you were young? And John Wayne always replied, 6'4", 6'4". It was getting a bit annoying, but then David says, give me another beer. And the bartender says, oh, is that a 6'4"? Then Phyllis Diller shouts over to him and says, hey, David, there's a taxi cab outside for you. I think it's a 6'4". So we made a whole laugh and joke about it. John Wayne got a real kick out of it. And then the next minute I know, I'm in the toilet and John, and who's standing right beside me but Mr. Wayne. We were doing our business, and then there's a big commotion behind us. And all of a sudden, there's Phyllis Diller. She's got her skirt up around her waist. She's like, oh, the ladies' room is full. She runs straight into the men's bathroom. The Duke and I took one look at each other and exited out of that place. Man, he hit me one slap in the back when he was laughing. He nearly knocked me over head over heels. Man, that was a good day. Come to think about it, David Frye called me many weeks later and says, do you remember that day we were with Walter and Johnny and the Duke? And I was like, yeah. He says, well, you can't tell anybody that story. And now, many years later, sitting thinking about it, they're all gone. But the story's still here. Man, I had some great times.